Okay, greetings, my people. So by now, if you're watching this, you should already know what going on. You should already be subscribed. You should already have liked. You should already be commenting and getting involved. Even if it's not on the YouTube, you should be getting involved on the TikTok, the Instagram pages, Out of Many, 876 podcasts. It's all going off, all right? But right about now, it is another episode of the Out of Many podcast. So if you're new here, never been here before, don't forget to check out the other episodes and everything after this one, all right? Make sure you subscribe. I'm here, myself, DJ Styler, and I'm joined with, of course, my co-host.
The one and only Coco Diva. We're live in the building. Feels good.
There you go.
We're back live.
Feels good to be back in
Yeah.
it, for real.
Excited.
It's 2025, people, and our last episode we had T Fraser, UK-based artist.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen that, go watch that episode. He's got a new body of work out. Go and check it out. All right, give some support to the UK artists. Time and patience.
Yeah.
That is it. Yeah, it's a solid body of work, man. He's doing his thing. You know what I mean? So go check that out. But right about now, we ain't got no special guest today. Because today it's a nice like a catch up and a reasoning. I got all our reason, you know what I mean? And before we hold the reasoning, just want to say, Coco, like how are you? How are you, man? Everything good?
Oh.
Trust me, that's the question, isn't it?
Listen, yeah.
Life is life.
Yeah, life was life in.
Yeah.
I was in jail, not literally jail, my little jail.
Yeah, for careful, like you said, that, kind of people they will run with it and they say, hey, so Coco, get
no, I weren't in the real jail, just my own imaginary jail.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, we're out of that.
Yeah.
Give God thanks. Big up to all my sickle cell warriors. Yeah.
Always. But you know what, yeah? We say life is life in, but we can't take that lightly because the main thing is it's life in, as in you have life.
Exactly.
That's the greatest gift, you know what I mean? So from time you can wake up, you have life, you understand? And you know what, I feel like one of the time I really want to do some kind of like outreach and promotion and awareness to do with sickle cell. So I hope we can get on board with that because it's something that really does affect our culture, obviously. You know what I mean? So we have to spread more awareness and talk about it more. You know what I mean?
100%.
Just to check if you have the traits or whatever. You get me?
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll get onto that. Yeah, man, you're there. I'm here. So we've got you see the laptop is out. So you know,
business.
As what's she there pretty done? She have our book, so pretty done have our book.
You have your laptop.
But we have a laptop, so we have a couple of things to get through today on the run-ins. So I'm gonna lead. Do you know what? We're gonna talk about some upcoming UK shows because it looks like the UK is the place to be for dancehall right now. You know, just yesterday, I don't know when you're gonna watch this, but at the time of recording, just yesterday there was a show in O2 Islington Academy, I believe it was Baker.
Yeah.
Not 100% sure who the promoter was, but I believe it was something to do with DJ Nate. So if it was DJ Nate, big up yourself. If it wasn't, still big up yourself because you was DJing. So big up same way.
Up you.
I believe Baker headlined that show. I'm yet to see the clippings come out as yet, so I will go online and have a look. You guys can also have a look. So big up Baker. Headline that show. And then March, like this month, there's something happening at the end of March. I will come back to it at the end when I get the exact date for you because I don't want to mislead the people then. But if we get straight into April, in April we've got Stone Love Comes to Town at Club Ice, April the 19th. That's Easter Bling. That's Silks. Some of you may know as Silks in Catford, Club Ice. Yes, so Stone Love Comes to Town. That's April the 19th. We also have on the 5th of April, I believe I saw there was a UK Dancehall 2-day fest. I saw that promotion a bit earlier on in the year. I haven't really seen much recently.
It's not been circulating recently. But
so I'm not sure if that's still active, but go check out UK Dancehall 2-day fest. There was some artists on there. I know they had Pablo YG, they had Jay Kwan, they had Soundboy. From the UK, they had Don Andre, the Rara, V Millie, D Slayer. So maybe some of them artists that are watching, maybe you guys can confirm as well what's happening with that. So
and reach out to us, winning some tickets.
And reach out to us. UK Dancehall Fest. We all over that. We all over that. So that's April, and the big one for April, like the big one, is of course the man himself, literally the man himself, Vendetta Boss, Alkaline on the 17th of April, and that's at Wembley.
Is there any UK artists supporting us on that?
I'm not seeing any at the moment being promoted, but I know that the supporting acts are Armani and Roger Wild.
Okay.
So that's on 17th of April, but I guess there will be one or two at least. So you might,
I'm hoping so.
You might see a ragga, a ragga roogie. Just don't, Coco. But yeah, you might see a ragga roogie. You know what I mean? Entertainment purposes. And obviously you're gonna see some of
Vauxhall
them.
Market, Vauxhall Market.
Yeah. So you might see Ragga, and of course I believe you will see some UK DJs. You might see like an Andrew Fresh,
Johnny.
yeah, maybe Loyal Squad. You know,
Big up Loyal
the
Squad.
heavy hitters. Big up Loyal Squad. I'm gonna talk about them
Yeah.
really soon. Yeah, big up them. All right, so that's April the 19th. So if you haven't got your tickets, go and get your tickets. The last time Alkaline came to the UK, I speak this story all the time, but it's never gonna ever come out of my memory. Imagine 5,000 people turn up to Brixton O2 to watch DJ Styler.
How many people can fit in Brixton O2?
It was sold out, 5,000 people. Okay. Yeah, and imagine so 5,000 people turned up to watch with their tickets, and then about 8,000 people turned up outside.
That's what I was
outside. But having said that, they came to watch DJ Styler in concert. I was quite chuffed because I was the only person they saw. Because I was, I'm being so serious. Imagine, yeah. Big up the promoters involved in that show. Myself, there was another DJ called DJ Minus. Big up DJ Minus. We were at the show. We went to sound check nice and early. Them time there, Alakai Harley hadn't bust yet.
Okay.
And I remember meeting her there, and she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna perform. I'm a bit shy. Can I give you my songs?" I was like, "Yeah, man, come, let's do it." She checked out her song. She had a song. It was called Gold at that time.
Oh, yeah, remember that one.
Yeah. One of her first bangers. And she was going on with herself. And I was like, yeah, this artist is bad. A couple other artists there were doing sound check. And then when the show actually started, me and Daddy Fridge were warming up the crowd. And it was nice. It was a nice show. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you know when the vibes are epic from early? Like every song you play, you're getting a sing-along, you're getting a forward. And it was nice to see faces that I knew in the crowd, like familiar faces, and it was a vibe. So playing, warming up the crowd now. And you can't play no Alkaline, obviously, because he's performing.
Yeah.
So I'm playing the bangers, everything's all good. And then, next thing, the music just cut in the middle of my set. Literally in the middle of my set. Literally, no music. No warning, no nothing, just cut. So I was thinking, it's my laptop. Don't tell me something. I'm like this on the stage.
You're panicking, yeah.
And then I got through the radio and they said that O2 shut down. I'm like, what are you talking about? I looked at my phone, bare messages. I look at my phone, bare WhatsApps. Still, Styler, you good? I'm like, yeah. Like, Styler, you at Brixton? I'm like, yeah. They're like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah. What's wrong? They're like,
you was oblivious to what's going on outside.
I didn't know what's happening. They're like, there's a madness, like a stampede. I'm like, where? What do you mean stampede? I'm inside. Everything's good. They're like, no, I saw the videos now. I see door hanging by hinges,
glass breaking and all sorts. It was a madness still. I remember.
It was mad. Yeah. And I just thought, whoa, all this is happening outside, and we're in here partying none the wiser. You know what I mean? And it was only until the security was breached when they actually broke entry. Of course, you have to shut it down because you don't know who's in there with gun or you understand. You don't know what going.
That's dirty south.
That went mad. And then when that happened, big up Bamson, photographer, he managed to capture me. Yeah. And he's tagged me as that. So fuss me ever since DJ Styler pack up so quick because people were flinging bottles at the stage like it was me. Like, like boo, because they obviously announced Alkaline would
maybe
be coming out.
Maybe they thought there was that sting.
Seriously, they were flinging bottles. Like, I was ducking. Like, you get me? I was ducking and diving. Packed up my laptop quick. Packed up my controller. Boom, I was gone out of there. Went outside and it was literally like carnival. It was mad. No. So. Yeah, I say that to say this. We will not be having that again.
I'm hoping that this...
It's at Wembley. It's Wembley. Yeah. It's in its rightful place where it should be. Yeah, Wembley Stadium. Right. I believe Alkaline is too big. He's outgrown them kind of, you know what I mean? And then it was mad because Chip was meant to be there and there was all kinds of things that people were saying, I'm from the ends, I'm not paying to come in. And
yeah, there was a lot going on. I remember that.
So yeah, Alkaline, 7th of April. We're not having that again. It's in a much bigger stadium. It's at Wembley. Wembley has got great security. And yeah, you guys are going to have a blast. I'm hoping to be here in the country. And if I am here, I'm going to take in that show for sure. All right. So big up Alkaline for that one there. All right, cool. If we move on to the month of... Oh, hold on. Before we do that, let's talk about the 18th of April. So one day after. Okay, cool. So 17th, 18th, 19th, mad. Nice 3 days. So on the 18th of April, you've got Malidon and Raja Wild. Yeah.
You know what, Coco? Yeah, go on.
Yeah, we have
flashback.
17
trauma.
Traumatized. We have 17th and 18th.
Yeah.
17th of April. Sorry, Raja Wild, Malidon. So you guys, where is that show?
I'm not sure, but guess who will be reviewing it? Me.
Yes, we will be. We're out of many podcasts. We review our shows. Yeah, we don't single like nobody's show or whatever. We review our show, so we will definitely be reviewing that show. I'm hoping to actually get to that show as well if I can. And then we'll be reviewing all the shows that we've mentioned. All right. Moving on to May. Let's get on to May. All right. So in May, I don't even know to start with May. Let's start with the big one, City Splash. Yeah. So City Splash is towards the end of May, 26th of May, and of course it's home, Brockwell Park, Brixton. Yeah. There is a whole heap of artists performing. I'm not even going to read it out because in a minute,
we ain't got time for that.
Yeah, in a minute.
Sorry.
But they did announce their phase 2, and I'm sure I saw Popcorn on
I saw Popcorn.
Popcorn was there, innit? Yeah, Popcorn on the phase 2, and that adds to the already spice. And I think even Tarish Riley, I think they've got there, and if not, then Reggae Land has him. Reggae Land is doing bits as well, by the way. That's coming up in August. They got a massive lineup.
Yeah, and big up to the UK artists them that's on there. We've got Big Zeeks, nice. D Slayer, and
Young Saber's on it as well. Yeah, so Young Saber's on there as well. We like that. Ricardo Royale, I just saw got added, I think, to Cecil Rubin stage.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, so Cecil Rubin as well. Big up Cecil Rubin. He is very iconic. An influential person in Brixton in general, runs a hootenanny, and he's constantly bringing through grassroots artists from the UK on his stage because he's got a stage every year there. So artists, if you guys feel you got what it takes, make the link. Go and link Cecil and see if you can get a look at it, Yeah. So big up Ricardo Royale for that. Okay. Big up Ricardo Royale when I'm podcasting as well. I see you turning to presenter now, bro, as well. Big up yourself. Yo, I tell you, man. So there's that now. Then also in May, we have got how can I forget the big one? My artists. We have Vado, 10th of May, taking place. Yeah, Mavado. He has announced a couple of supporting acts as well. None from UK just yet, but we await that. So big up Mavado on that one. All right, big up Trooper Looper as well.
That's the show that Vanessa Bling, Vanessa Bling.
Yeah,
she's on that show.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have expected that.
You wouldn't have expected it, innit?
I would not have.
Yeah. Vanessa Bling is on that show. Do you know what? Just while we're at it, let me just check something real quick. Because I remember when Mavado came here before for his show, the London show, the return, and then there was some fracas online about him not being allowed to come back and he stole money and all sorts, and I didn't get into that.
There was a lot
going on.
There's a lot of what we heard too.
But the facts is he is coming back. Yeah, and that's the facts. And he has announced Chronic Law and Vanessa Bling. That's big. Chronic Law,
Chronic Law I could see, but I wouldn't expect Vanessa.
I couldn't see Chronic Law. Do you know why? Because I mean, there's no sides anymore. The Gully Gaza thing's dead now, innit? But obviously, where Chronic Law's been vibes with Popcorn and Cartel, and you know what I mean. I never expected to see him on a Mavado show, but we love it. We love it. And do you know what? Have you noticed since Cartel's come out of jail? Haven't you noticed the unity in Dancehall? Like it's just, I think it's just so lit. I think it's lit. So he's announced Vanessa Bling, and he's announced.
I just think Vanessa Bling she's more soft. She's too, in my opinion, soft of an artist to like.
But this is why I think he's announced it though, because. I think he's being strategic, because what you have to understand is this: Mavado, gangster, gangster for life. That's his motto, isn't it? And I think he's balancing out the crowd, because he's gone Chronic Law. That's him said darkness. That's Father Dark over there, and then he's got for the gyal. So it's a nice show. So you remember, you don't want to have too much sausage in the. You understand? You don't have too much bull in the pen. You get me? So you have to balance it out. So he's definitely the lady. You know, Vanessa Bling, the anthem, independent ladies. And you know how she go on. The ladies, them love her. So the man them wants to get them as well on the show. So it's a nice balance. Because if you have too much of, testosterone, it gets a bit, you know what I mean? So I think it's a very smart move to put a Vanessa Bling on the show. And Vanessa Bling has proven that the UK love her. She's come over here 100. A few times and it's sold out always.
100,
Like she's got the whole.
She's a solid artist.
Yeah, she's got the whole stadium singing her songs, like word for word. So I like it. I like the move. I like what he's done, and I like the venue. Yes, I like the venue. All right, cool. So that is May. That's what I've got down for May. And then we move on to the summertime. You can look out for big up Toadie. He's going to be keeping something in June. I believe it's a yellow and white brunch soiree. Always a nice event. I try and get down there. Big up movie star Johnny. July the 5th. Dreams All White. Always a solid production. Always a solid show. I think he has Shaka Bus this year. And probably he's going to add 1 or 2 more. You can look out for that.
Yeah.
Then we also have Don Andre. Don Andre, a name I haven't heard in a while. But he's booked at the UK 2-day Dancehall Fest. But he's also keeping his own birthday bash on the 3rd of August called Lavish.
Okay.
All right, so look out for more information on that. 31st of May, we have Kilimanjaro's coming to town at a banquet hall in London, celebrating Clash Lord's 40th birthday. So a lot of Jamaican sounds, DJs, artists, acts are coming over to the UK. It's going to be a nice spring and summer, it looks like.
Yeah.
All right. If you have a show, guys, and we haven't mentioned it, please do reach out to us on any of our social media so that we can give your event a mention. And if you would like us to come down and do some beside the scenes interviews and do some reviews and so forth and take some footage and capture some content of your events, you can also link up with Out of Many Podcasts and we will do that for you as well. All right. Cool. So that is the shows.
Yeah.
Now we've got that out of the way. I want to talk about 2 shows that happened in England already.
Okay, yeah.
But I want to catch up with you and talk about it. Because I know the people, they want to know our opinion and what we think it on, Kyle. That's why they lock in and tune in. You know, me. Yeah. So I know they like to go on like on TikTok. Oh, how could you say? But you're watching though, innit?
You're watching.
You're watching. Yeah. So yeah. So the first one I want to talk about is I'm gonna go do it in chronological order. So let's start back with the Mobos. Yeah. So if you cast your mind back to the Mobos, first and foremost, who even knew that Cartel and Spice would even end up on the same stage at the Mobos? Because that's just insane to me.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, mad.
But if I'm really being honest, that's the only part of the moments that I watched.
That's all I cared about.
That's all I cared about. I wanted to see Spice perform because I know she's a great artist. When she performs, she delivers like no stone unturned. So I had to see that. And then she was like, oh yeah, introducing what? I was like, ooh, what? So yeah, it was nice. And I like the fact that Vybz Kartel just comes out and he was just calm. Like, there was no hypeness to his thing. Like, I feel like as an artist, he's changed as well. So, yeah.
No,
proud of him.
Definitely. As an
definitely
artist
proud of him.
As a person, this is his character.
Yeah, the growth.
I feel like after being incarcerated for 13 years, you can't come out and be the same person that you was.
Right.
Like, you just can't. Like, some people do, but then they end up right back. You know what I mean? And so there's not much that bothers this Cartel.
Yeah.
Not much that bothers him. But to be fair, I'm not going to lie. As soon as I knew Cartel was in the UK, because obviously I knew he was coming here for business anyway, prior to the public knowing. And as soon as I knew that he was going to be here at the same time as Spice going to be here, I already knew it was a no-brainer. Spice was going to call him onto that stage. Yeah. I just kind of knew. You know what I mean? And as you said, you made a good point. I love the fact that he recognized it's not his performance, so he didn't like overshadow Spice. Like they didn't even do their song. They could have done their song. They could have done so much, and he just done what he needed to do and cut. Yeah. Like it was lit.
I like that.
It was lit still. So the Mobo people, they got a treat, of course. They witnessed Cartel perform first ever in the UK since being released.
And it just brought me back, as we're talking about awards, he was at the Grammys.
Yes, as well. Yes, a big up.
It was at the Grammys.
Big up for
and
the
do
Grammys.
You know what? Cartel, oh my gosh, you just make me so proud.
Yeah.
You're older than me, but you make me so proud to be a Jamaican, bro.
Yeah,
the way he came out in the carpet looking nice. Didn't really like the tie, but everything else was nice. The bow tie, that not cut it at all. But the suit was nice. See them, they look perfect.
How did the tie look?
I just never like it. Look like.
I don't remember, you know.
I like a bow tie. I don't like bow ties.
Do you know what? You mentioned Sidem, yeah?
Yeah.
Bow ties are dope. I like bow ties. But you mentioned Sidem, and in saying that, she really did look good because I remember what she was wearing. Did she not have like a Gucci, like a matching, like
Gucci or Versace?
I feel it was one out of the two, but I feel like it was like
it was just so simple.
It was simple but nice.
Simple and
elegant. You could see quality on it, and then the matching shoes and that. Like, I remember that still. When everybody always beat her bad and said she can't dress.
No, man, she suits the Cartel now.
Yeah, she's just a calm, simple person, innit? You don't have to be in mesh tights and see through this and
expose this and
you don't have
one bag of ear and eyelash. No, it's just simple.
Like that, you know what I mean? And because of the Cartel, how he is now, Like I don't care. Me like see them. You understand? Like
she's growing on me.
Yeah,
she's
like,
growing
she's
on
just
me.
calm in it. She's a bit sneaky in that, but she's calm.
Yeah.
Like, she don't mean to. You know what I'm saying? And I try off a little like patois and them something there as well. I like that as well. You get me? And one at a time here I say, I'm me that.
Yeah.
So yeah, see them and go on. So yeah, big up see them. You know what I mean? And I like the fact that she don't see them. Like the people them that are always constantly chatting her.
We need to learn from Sidem if you're not Sidem at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, big up to them. So Mobo's, I don't really think there's much to talk about because Mobo's has been dying a slow death for ages and very smart to bring Spice and Cartel. He had the king of dancehall, the queen of dancehall, arguably speaking. Yes, my opinion. He had the king and the queen on one stage. You know what I mean? Cool. So that was the Mobos. And then we have to move on to Redbull Culture Clash. I'm going to spend a little bit more time on this one. What's your thoughts?
I still haven't watched all of it, if I'm really being honest, but the clips that I have seen, listen, I said this from day dot. If Spice don't win, it's a setup.
Yeah.
She had the strongest team. Team was very solid. Yeah. I mean, we wish they did have a little North West London DJ in there, but big up Loyal Squad. Yeah. But yeah, she had to win.
Yeah. Well, I just echo what Coco said. Let's just talk about who Spice had on the team first of all. So she had Noah Power.
Noah Power, yeah.
She had Richie Feelings. She had Rampage. She had Loyal Squad. She had Sir DJ Corey. And then we'll talk about the extras. Sorry if I missed out your name. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, then we'll talk about the extras who she brought on. Yeah, Spice, Giraffe is Shaggy, you know. No. Shaggy, are you mad? Like, and no wait, Sister Nancy. Oh my gosh, when I saw her fouled on the stage, I was like, no, how can this miss me? How this that bad Spice?
Loved it.
That bad.
Loved
Sister
it.
Nancy, that bad. Because you know what it is as well. Because there were so many different generations in that crowd. Yeah, there's so many. Like, no matter who was in that crowd, I'm getting goosebumps just talking about it. Sorry, I'm so passionate when it comes to dancehall and Jamaica. I'm proud, is it? Because there's so many young bucks in the crowd here. Everybody knows the song Sister Nancy Bam Bam. I think it's one of the most sampled songs in dancehall, yeah? So everybody knows Bam Bam, right? But not everybody knows how the singer looks for Bam Bam because she's not an artist you get to go and see every day. True. Unless you go to them festivals. And
she's
you know what I mean?
Private.
So when Spice brought her out, a lot of people for the first time would have got to say, okay, this is the lady behind that song that, you know what I mean? So that was lit. Big up Mama Nancy. If I call you Mama Nancy, you understand? Big up Sister Nancy, yeah. And then she brought out Skeng. And Skilly bit. No. She's taking a piss, mate. Taking a piss.
Yeah. She had to win, like, hands down.
She brought out Skeng and Skilly Bang. And then...
Do we really need to talk about the other teams, though? But big up the rest of the team.
No, man, I gotta talk about them still. Because, no, we're gonna talk
Sorry, no shade.
But, because there's another team I do want to talk about, but because I didn't watch it live because I was obviously I was busy. Yeah. I got to watch it back. And I've been trying to watch it back in stages because it's 4 hours long. But I got to watch it back. There's a couple of things I want to mention. So, Spice brought out those acts, rare, but forget that. Spice herself, yeah. Remember, she comes from a war background. Yeah. Yeah. So Sting and them thing there. Remember her mentors are people like Ninja Man and Bounty Killer. And you understand? So her mentality is already war, clash. Yeah. Then now, Spice as a person, she's got that creativity side to her whereby you look at her Sumfest performances or any performance she does that's a big stage, she always wants to do something different. Whether it's how she looks in her costume, whether it's her creativity, whether it's her freestyle. True. She wants to deliver something that people are going to say, raw, what's Spice going to come with this year? We're always looking to say, what's Spice going to do this time? So I kind of expected her to do the damn thing because Spice is one of the people where she's going to go hard. It's either go hard or go home. She's going to do the thing properly. Yeah. As she kept saying, you see how much money we spend? Now, I want to talk about that. Redbull give these teams a budget.
What's the budget?
I mean, I know the budget.
I heard it's 150.
It's definitely in excess of £50,000 because years ago, it was £50,000 years ago.
Okay.
And of course, you know, things have gone up. Could be 100K, could be 150K, but it's a tidy amount. It's a tidy amount still. And people take it as a joke, but I have to agree with Spice. What did the others do with their money? Because
I've been asking the same question.
Because we didn't see £150,000 worth of
nothing.
Yeah. So, but anyway, we're gonna get there. Let me just finish with Spice quickly. Yeah. Let's finish this. But it's a serious question, no joke. So Spice now, she got that war mentality, and then obviously her team is smart because her team now they can pull strings, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what made me laugh is when Corey was playing the trap songs and the drill songs, yeah. Spice never know one rasp about them. But guess what? She's on the stage and she's got like you would think that she knows, you understand? And it made me laugh because Noah Powell, all of them, they don't know who these UK acts are, right? So one at a time, I believe it was Kenny Arster. He got told to wear like SYM and it wasn't even him.
Listen, she's that worse than the one but Scatter got. I'm sorry.
It was worse. Because you got all them thousands of people saying
what the hell?
It was Bushkin that was supposed to get it because Bushkin said, yeah, and I know he's bantering because I know your background Jamaican as well, Bushkin. So I know I banter, but still, Bushkin said, oh, you're talking Jamaican, but you need a translator. Next time, spend the money on translator. So that was so intelligent. When Noah said translator, all right, translate this.
No, listen. I don't think we can. What month are we in? March. I don't think we can top that for the rest of the year.
You can't.
That's an international crowd.
That's an international. SYM. You're never going to be able to top. Noah Power, big up, bro.
And the worst thing is, the audience is the audience for me. The audience joined it.
And you know what's funny? No matter where they're from, they know how to say suck your mother.
Of course.
No, and it was loud and it was echoing. Yeah, and you know the acoustics in that venue was nice. Yeah, so we had just the amount of nice reverb and echo in it. So
Osh.
So yeah, so
we're ramp rough, man. You can't.
That was bad. Yeah, you can't style it. You're mad. You can't style it. So yeah, that was bad. No, Paul, big up for that. I love the way Spice stayed on that stage. She never shied away. She controlled it. She always wanted to be like knowing what was what. That was dope. I found it hilarious when it was a sleeping with the enemy thing or whatever it was, and she had cardboard cutouts of the people them, and she kicked through. I think it was NSG's face, one of their face, and her foot got stuck in the face, and you see her fighting with the thing. Yo, Spice is funny, man.
Yeah.
So that was good. I believe that the natives, that was the African people them. Yeah, they just came to party. They didn't even try and clash. They were just playing songs, just party songs, and had the sax and the live band, and they were just partying.
But you know what? Redbull needs to do better still, because you can't have something like a clash and these people don't know nothing about clashing.
Yeah,
if that's the case, then just have 4 Jamaicans on the stage, bro.
That is it. Yeah,
do you know what I mean? I make we really clash.
I agree with that. So yeah, they were just there for party. Big up the native sound. Nice vibe, nice party. I enjoyed it. I was nodding my head, but it wasn't clash. You get me? It wasn't clash. They did try something though, which was smart, but Spice outsmarted them. So they drilled for Movado. Yeah. But Spice, one of the teams drilled for Movado. Spice outsmarted them because Spice got wind that Movado was there, right? So what she did is she threw a curveball, yeah? And it was pivotal what she did. She literally said to the crowd, "Me and Movado out there." and then I go join the next team. Don't play no more Movado. So she's already alerted the crowd. So when they do bring him out, it's not that much of a surprise because Spice done already. Yeah, that was smart. Spice, smart.
But you know what? Movado, I like you and everything, and as an artist and a fellow Jamaican, but he's a traitor, because why would you do that?
Business is business.
Yeah, business is business, but loyalty is loyalty.
All right, then saying that.
Is it me?
But hold on, the other dancehall artists made dub plates for the other teams as well. I heard Skeng dub plates. I heard different dub plates for the other team as well. So business is business. If you're coming with your money, business is business. It's just simple like that. You know what I mean? And big up Vado, because your song shut down the whole. Listen, when Spice Army ran that Vado tune, the whole place. And then she flattened it with a Cartel song. That was bad still, but they like that. So yeah, it was just nice. It was just good seeing real authentic dancehall and the culture, you know. But it was just stupid. It was unfair. It was not fair.
It was very unfair
for the other teams because
very
Spice was
unfair.
Beating them like beating stick.
Yeah.
And then they teeth Spice in the second round. They said she didn't win. They gave it to Voice of the Streets, I think it was. And no way did Voice of the Streets win that round. No way. So I feel like Redbull were just trying to make it look like it was a lot closer when really it was a whitewash.
Yeah.
Spice won every single round. Every round. So that was that. That was cold. Then now I found it funny. Sorry, it's just funny to be seeing when Corey was playing a UK accent. Spice and Noah Richie had no idea who these people were. But you wouldn't be able to tell. You get me? So that was dope. Lady Leisha, she brought a Lady Leisha. That was cold. That was sick as well. You know what I mean? Yeah, Redbull Culture Clash. I didn't expect it to be that entertaining. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't have much of an interest in it. I just thought it's gonna be dead.
Yeah.
But it was Spice that carried the entertainment. The rest of it for me, whatever.
100%.
It's just whatever.
Yeah.
So that was lit. So she really did use her links, she used her resources, and she came through, man. We liked it. I mean, next year we want to see more stiffer competition.
I want to see Spice. I want to see, you know who I'd like to see?
Yeah.
4 teams. Spice.
Yeah.
Dovey Magnum.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Shenseea.
I would say Shenseea, but I feel like Shenseea kind of soft still.
Yeah, but it's her links. It's who she link with.
True that.
But I want you to finish your list, but before that, I have to big up Spice again because Noah Power organised a Shenseea dub plate for Spice to play, and nobody would have expected that.
Dub plate was bad.
Lit, and everybody say Spice not like Shenseea, she bad man Shenseea. Shenseea not like Spice.
It's John the Public. We know this. John the Public. Yeah.
Look, they came together and delivered an epic hit and run dub plate. So big up Shenseea, big up Spice for that. We love to see it. I want to hear this list.
And I would have it as a 4 females. Yeah. So obviously Shenseea and Jada, I'd like to see that.
Oh, that would be.
But if we're talking about war.
Wait, you just gave me an idea. Wait, you said Jada, so why not take out Shenseea and put in Steph London then? So then you could have Jada, Steph, Spice. The next one, what is it? Dovey, yeah. Big up Dovey.
Does Steph really understand about Clash though?
I think so, yeah, because I feel like in the clash with her and Jada, everybody writ off Steph automatically, and she came
but it's that a studio clash that's different from a live team.
Yeah, so if she came for and surprised people there, yeah, the people remember when you're the team leader, you're the team leader only. You have to get your team together. So she could get together some. You never know. Like she could get some decent people together. I don't know, but she could. She could do it. She have her link.
That would be interesting still.
Yeah, she have her link them as well. Remember she linked with Mavada and that as well. She have a song with him. She have her link them as well, man. She have a song with Massacre. Moments. Live for moments. Like she have her link them. If she bought a Massacre, that would everything done. Mad. Yeah. So I just feel like, all right, cool. So that's your 4, yeah. For me now, I'd mix it up, to make it interesting. Cause I feel like it's too one-sided. So to make it interesting here, I'd have Spice. She has to be there because she's reigning champ. Yeah. I'd have Vibes Cartel. He's got his own team. So Spice can't draw for no card.
No, you can't do that.
Yes, I can.
No.
I'd have Vibes Cartel. I'd have Mavado. Because if you have Cartel, you have to have Mavado.
Yeah.
And then now, to mix it up and make things interesting.
Maka Diamond.
Too easy. Spice, yeah, Spice really done it with the donkey. You can't come back from that. The donkey really done it. The 4th person, I'm trying to think of a female to balance it out, But I feel like Spice, she can war with the man them. There's not many people that can do that. The 4th person, yeah. Can it be UK or does it have to be dancehall? All dancehall.
It can be UK.
For some reason, I feel like Wiley might be a good choice because Wiley's grime, yeah? And I feel like he's got that Jamaican side to him where he can call in certain people. Actually, nah, do you know what? Forget the UK car. Grime and dancehall.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah. Forget that.
Because then you'd have to put someone else in to balance out him.
All right, let me go. Cartel, Vado, Spice, Massacre. Yeah, Massacre. I was going to say Chronic Law, but he's too dark and Massacre, that's it. Or should I say Tommy? Fair. No, not Tommy. Yeah, Massacre, yeah. That's
fair.
That clash that's there, fair. Jesus Christ. That would be mad. That would be mad.
Father God, just give me the 850 million when I ask for now.
Or even a Dovey. Even if you take out the Massacre and put a Dovey in there to balance it out. Because Dovey and Spice, I would like to see Dovey and Spice.
Yeah.
That would be mad still. That would be mad. They're both fiery. Both super talented as well. So, yeah, cool. So that's Redbull Culture Clash, which I'm going to call Spice Army Clash because...
Spice against the world.
Yeah, I got really no joke because she literally single-handedly, she wiped the floor with them.
It was
embarrassing. Like,
she carried it.
It was embarrassing. And then I was listening back to some of her dub plates she was playing them on the live, like, disgusting.
That Vegas dub plate was bad still.
Disgusting. So, once again, they really did carry through the art of sound clash Inspire. She knew, she understood the assignment. They delivered.
Executed.
You know what I mean? And although we didn't see much of Loyal Squad playing like that, but
Yeah,
we
big up
know
Loyal
we
Squad.
have to big them up because we know that when it comes into these things, it's a joint effort, and you have to have people in the UK that have their ears on the ground and know what going on the ground. So you're playing certain things, you're getting certain dub plates in, certain links, you know what I mean? And you got to know what's current. You get me? And big up to Corey, because Corey done well, because the juggling Corey delivered, he
100%.
juggled in a way that he knew the crowd would react to the songs. I saw what he was doing. The songs he was playing and the cue points he was playing them at, the crowd, he played like he was playing for a festival. You know what I mean? He wasn't juggling like he was in a dance. So, Corey, big up yourself, bro. Good luck. So, anything more to say on Culture Clash before we move on? All right.
Please and thanks, send our VIP tickets for next year.
That is it. Out of many podcasts.
Right, chill.
You know the badness. All right, cool. And I think, do I want to go to that next? Nah, we'll save that. It's a bit dark. All right, let's go to on the topic of DJing, since we're just talking about DJs. Just a quick one, really. Under the UK visa laws, DJing is now considered a skilled job in the UK. So
saw that
DJs can forward what you always could forward if you done it with me. If you apply for your visa through me, I get Boom Boom in and various DJs, Shacklebus and whoever else all over the world. We get these DJs over here into the UK, but it's now officially recognized as a skilled work, so you can apply for your visa under being a DJ.
Yeah.
As long as you're booked for shows in England, that is all right. So any DJs out there, if you would like to promote yourself in the UK, you want to invest in your career, link up with myself, DJ Styler, Dreamstars UK. We can apply for your visa for you. And you can come over here, you can play at events and you can work, make your money, and you can go back. Definitely go back. Go back. Don't stay. Go back. I'm joking. Bigger the people them coming over here to do their work and going back home, all right? Because UK seem to think that all Jamaicans want to just come over here and live and run away. No, they don't. No, they don't. Jamaica's paradise.
No one better than you.
Yeah, then them just want to make their money and go back at them, yeah. Nobody don't want to live here. Okay, cool. On that topic, UK implemented a new law for Trinidadians. Trinidad and Tobago, they used to be able to come over here visa free. From immediate effect, about 3 days ago, they now need a visa to visit.
I always thought that the Caribbean could just come here visa free. I don't know why. I just thought everyone.
Only some, only some, or Jamaica can't. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So only some islands could do that. Trinidad was one of those islands that could. Now they can't. They're saying what they're trying to say is that Trinidadians keep coming over here with a visiting visa and then claiming asylum and not going back. Okay. So they say. So now it's mandatory for all people from Trinidad and Tobago to have a visa to come to the UK. So again, any Trinidadian artists out there, I'm doing some now actually for some DJs are coming over here. The day we went to apply for them is the day that the law came in. So they went from needing just a work permit to now needing a visa, and it's the fees is just insane. So it's
all a money making thing.
That's all it is, in my opinion. Exactly.
All a money making thing. Anyway.
Exactly that.
Another story for another day.
So, yeah. Big up Trinidad. So yeah. And then I'll say we should move on to Jamaica. Messi set foot on the island of Jamaica to play against. So Messi was representing a team from Miami. I can't remember their name for I think it was Cavaliers. I think I need to actually remember their name, the football team's name. But Messi was representing them. It's a team from Miami. Into Miami. There you go. In big up production. Into Miami. Went to Jamaica. And was playing against obviously local Jamaican team. And Coco, what happened? When he went over
asked me.
What happened in Jamaica when Messi went over there?
Do you know what? I'm done with my own Jamaican people. I'm done. I'm so done.
Go on.
From what I saw.
Yeah, from what you saw.
No, you have a next man I score against your country and you're cheering. I don't understand. Jamaican people, we are too toxic sometimes.
I'm going to show you two sides of it, yeah? I'm going to show you two sides of it. So, Messi is arguably the greatest player in the world. Yeah?
Yes.
So people either always say Messi or they say Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, when I talk about Pele and them, man, we're talking about current, that in this generation.
Yeah.
People, when you say to people who's the greatest player, just like how they say who's the king of dancehall, Beanie or Cartel, the two prominent names that come up is Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi, always. Yeah, so you're either Messi fan, Ronaldo fan. Now, in Jamaica, it's not a third world country, but it's not a country that, it's not like England where we technically live, breathe, sleep football. Football's in our faces. We can go to games very, I say accessible, but you can't nowadays, isn't it? Because you need to be members and all this. But yeah, you can see these players. Jamaica's not a place where Messi should even be, in football terms, Messi shouldn't even be stepping foot on the island, technically. Yeah.
Why? Because we are drink.
No, this is what people say. I mean, this is not my words. Yeah, it's not my words. People say Messi has no rights being on the island because Jamaica's not a footballing island like that. If you get what I'm saying, it's not like it's cricket or athletics. Yeah?
Okay.
So people are amped. They're gassed up. That's their god. Like that's their. They've grown up. They've watched Messi. Whatever. Cool. So they're super excited. Yeah. Now they're excited to see him. Now my thing is, this is my opinion. Now chipping in. Yeah. My thing is this. I live in England, yeah? If a sporting person came to England, who I really rated, but they're playing against my home, yeah? I would be gassed to see that sporting person, but I'm not going to buy the jersey. I'm not going to start not supporting my team. I'm not going to, like,
that's what I'm saying.
Like,
we're toxic.
I saw people in the Messi jersey from Inter Milan. They didn't probably even know Inter Milan even existed before Messi went there. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they had on the jersey, albeit a counterfeit, but they had on the jersey. Like, they were wearing it. like they were fans. And what's mad is
Chinese when they went enough money.
It's like a man had on a Liverpool jersey just yesterday. Then he had on it Inter Milan. And then you look at him next week, he's wearing Manchester United. Like, I just want to say something to Jamaica. It's a direct to Jamaica because I feel like you are the only people that do this. You can't support 23 teams in your one life. You can't do that. Like, it's so wrong. So many of my family, they say, yo, when you're far, bring me a jersey. Like, what jersey? Any of them, man. One Chelsea, one I want. Not red. The Arsenal one. What? You can't do that. Like, you can't just put on a jersey. Like, do you get what I'm trying to say? But then, I feel like I may be being contradictory. Do you know why? Because I could be contradicting myself. Because guess what? I'm not a basketball fan. And I've got about 10 basketball jerseys. Yeah? And I don't support any of them. I've got Miami Heat. Because I like the colours and they match my hats. So I've got like a Chicago Bulls one. I've got like, so it's mad. Like, and I'm not in proximity. Exactly, I'm not in proximity to those like basketball teams. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes I might have in a new era. Like, I'll tell you how I know and why I'm bringing it up. Yeah, I was in Tunisia. No, I was in Jamaica. So I was in Jamaica, and I was in Jamaica. I was in a resort, the Rio. And I had on a hat matching my jersey. I felt good, looked nice. And a man said to me, I'm trying to even remember the team now. He said something like, let's just say it was Bulls. It wasn't Chicago Bulls, but let's just say it was Chicago Bulls. He came to me and he says, oh, Bulls fan. And I'm like, what? Because obviously I don't know what he's talking about. Like, hasn't even registered to me. So I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, Bulls. Like, and I'm like, I'm looking at him, yeah. He's like, you know, the hat. I'm like, oh, I had two choices. I either could have said to him, oh, no, just like the colours, or yeah, man. Me, like, fool now, I decided to say, yeah, man, yeah, hear him now. Did you watch the game? Hear me? Oh, no, I was working, you know, I couldn't. He's looked at me like, he could tell it. He was like, oh, man, so do you think we're going to do it this season? And I'm just like, yeah, I think we can, you know. and at that moment in time, that's when I stopped and I thought, nah, you know what, yeah. It's contradictory. It's the same thing. So I say that like we laugh at them, but we can't because that's what I'm doing the same thing with basketball jerseys. Do you know what I mean? And is it because I'm not in America? I'm not close to it. I'm not like, so I feel like we can't really laugh at them. So you have to cut them some slack. I don't know. I don't know. You're still not cutting them some slack?
No. I'm not so, listen, I love England, right?
Yeah.
I really do love England. England is like, Jay knows when England's playing, I'm supporting England. Right?
I remember.
You understand?
Yeah, I remember.
So
you're just not having it. You're also saying that if you're
stick
in Jamaica,
to your team. Yeah, stick to your team, bruv. Don't switch up. Stick to your team.
I don't know, man, because
I'm not gonna be in Jamaica and have Argentina come to Jamaica and then I'm all of a sudden I'm cheering for Argentina. No, I'm still sticking to my country. I'm Jamaican.
No. All right. So yeah, but
Huh?
we're talking about a goal. Like Messi's like,
Yeah, I
he's
know.
like a god.
I respect to him.
Yeah,
You get me?
but you're not doing
Respect, but no. Me still I stick to my thing. I'm Jamaican. Me I support my own team.
Fairs. If that's your thing, that's your thing. Fairs.
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, I'm gonna just have to go a bit more over to the left because, as I said, I just gave you a contradictory example, and I can't be a hypocrite.
Yeah.
You get me? And I've got so many different jerseys, and I don't support any of them. If I'm totally honest with you, but yeah. So that's. What
I'm
it
just
is.
hoping that Jamaica and England don't end up playing one day because I don't know what I'm gonna do.
What would you do? What would you do? It's mad.
Go to sleep.
And you know what? I've had something similar. I went to a match. It wasn't Jamaica versus England, but it almost was. It was a charity match. Yeah, it was in Chelsea Football Club. I went with my grandmother actually, and my family. We all went, and it was a charity match, and it was like 10 of the ex-England players, and then it was a rest of the world match. But it was like Usain Bolt and like different people that weren't footballers, and there was lots of Jamaicans on the team. It was lit still. That was a lit game. And I wore my Arsenal shirt to represent England, and I wore my Jamaica hat and my Jamaica scarf just to kind of show, both. Yeah. But yeah, man. Yeah, so let's take you one, guys. What do you guys think? Leave in the comments. Do you agree with Coco? Are you gonna say, do you know what? Once I'm Jamaican, I'm sticking to my guns. That is it. I don't want to see or hear or. So, would you appreciate the player though?
Yeah, I appreciate the player.
Yeah.
Everyone in the world loves Usain Bolt, yeah?
Yeah.
Even though they're not Jamaican.
Yeah. All right, cool. Should we chip that bit in? You get what you're trying to say, innit?
No. Break it down for me.
I get it. Go on, elaborate for her, bro. I get it.
Yeah.
We'll chip back in. We'll chip back in. Go on. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Fastest runner ever.
Mm.
Yeah. So every country idolizes him because of what he's done for the sport.
Mm-hmm.
That's the level of his status.
Okay.
Right. Every
equally like Messi.
treats him like royalty.
Yeah.
You get it? It's the same thing as Messi.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing is you don't mess with Messi the way people mess with Usain Bolt, or you don't mess with football the way that they appreciate what he's done. All of these people, they'll be watching as much football as possible on YouTube or whatever channels they can get access to as often as they can. They don't expect to even see him come to their country. And even if you talk about Africa as well, a lot of the African countries, they've obviously got a lot more people than the population, and they in World Cups more frequently than Jamaica. Even if you still go to Africa, none of them men are wearing bare different shirts as well.
Yeah, facts. I see it all the time. I see it all the time.
But it's because they also low-key going to tournaments and mixing with these other countries more often than Jamaica. You get it? When was the France in the World Cup?
1998, France.
1998. That was like a special thing. You get it?
Reggae boys.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, let me chip back in now, yeah. So yeah, so guys, what I want to ask you guys out there, yeah, do you take the stance of Coco where Coco's, I feel like maybe because Messi doesn't mean as much to you as what it does to these football fanatics around the world, yeah? Do you take the stance of, do you know what, I don't care who it is, I'm sticking to my guns, it's my team, yeah? Or are you taking the stance of like, put yourself, well, Jamaicans, you're watching this as well. Like you guys don't go to World Cups often, as it was what, 98, I think Reggae Boys went to Paris, France. So, you've grown up, you've got this icon, he's in your land, he's in your country, and do you see it as harmless, like supporting him, having his jersey, because that's your god, innit? That's your football idol. You know what I mean? Let us know, man. Let us know in the comment section. You know what I mean? I'm interested to see the opinions of what you guys think. But yeah, it was a good look. And I imagine stadium was sort of good turnout. Vendors must have made a little bit of made some money. You know what I mean? So it was good to see. We saw some celebrities there. We saw Ding Dong was in the building. We saw quite a few people went out to watch that match. We saw the people them scaling the wall, climbing over the wall to try and watch it for free. So
but one thing this has taught me though is that Jamaica needs to be more open in when it comes to like hosting games.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because like, look at the chaos. I would call it chaos. Everybody was outside.
Yeah.
In the beating sun.
Yeah.
If that happens more often.
Yeah, for real.
Everyone could eat our food, innit?
For real. So yeah, man. They also had halftime entertainment. I saw Boom Boom was performing there. I have something's griping me though. When Boom Boom was playing, yeah, he put up a flyer saying he's going to be there, like performing, yeah. And the flyer said, Bum Bum Live, BUM. Sorry, it's just annoying me when I saw it.
Bum Bum.
Yeah, Bum Bum Live. They're wicked. Whoever put that flyer
Boom
up,
boom, saw them.
yeah, they're wicked. I can call them man Bum Bum.
What they call that?
Judge of God, why? But yeah, big up Boom Boom.
Defamation of character.
Yeah, that's so wrong, man. Bum Bum, like big and brawling, big white. Yo.
Boom boom, don't have it.
Yeah, so that was mad still. But yeah, so that was messy. It was a good look. We saw that a player, I think it was Suarez, gave his top to a little young chap. Apparently the top got stolen. Big up Shackleboss, because Shackleboss applied pressure online and managed to get back the top. Go on.
Whoever stole that t-shirt, yeah, listen, I beg. This is why the people in my Jamaican, them don't like one sometimes, I know. I just the truth. On the too teethy.
Too teethy.
Teethy.
So yeah, we get back the top for the youth, and you know Shaka Boss made me laugh because Shaka Boss link up with all of the sports shops in Jamaica and the Chinese people them and said don't open your store until after 2:00 or something like that because he didn't want the people them to go and buy back one fake one and say it's the youth top. You understand? Yo, he made me laugh. Big up Shaka Boss for that. So yeah, get back the top. That was good. Just before we move on, something made me laugh and some of the visuals I saw. I think it was. Think it was what do you name again? My man that keep Sands. Nino. So Nino and Shanti, Nino.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Nino.
Yeah.
So one of the Sands pronoun, I should say, but Nino posted a clipping. And I need to stop saying my man as well. You know the English culture, the slang we say my man. I keep forgetting, and when I'm in Jamaica, I say it, and they're like,
why for that?
Yeah, like. Man. They don't understand.
My man.
Yo, I swear I was doing a couple of interviews in Jamaica and I kept saying my man and the brother kept looking at me like and I think every time he keeps looking at me, what's wrong with
We're the best.
Yeah, I swear to God. Yo, I swear to God the man kept looking at me. But yeah, so for those that don't know, in England we have a slang culture and we say my man. It just means that brother or if we don't know their name we might just say my man over there. That's what it is. It's not a why. It's not my personal man. All right. It's Coco's. Not joking.
What?
But yeah, just want to explain that to you guys. So, I saw one of the ball boys. Yeah. So that's the people them that on the side of the pitch collect the balls and yeah, cool. Saw one before they wire me again. Yeah, he's a collector of the ball. So isn't it? I mean, no them gonna wire me and I'm gonna say why. So. All right, the spherical shapes, the spherical sporting shapes, the young youths that collect the spherical sporting shapes objects. Yeah, he was walking and he was obviously in awe of Messi. So he's just in front of Messi. At the end of the match, they're walking back into the tunnel and he's like walking and you can see where he's trying to slow down to kind of maybe get a handshake or something from it. Bigger the police officer that got the handshake though, and he didn't want to wash his hands. He was like this. He's looking at his hands, but one of the youth them was walking. And he was just so close to Messi. He was like 2 steps and he would have like been next to Messi. The way how the Messi security guard came and got the youth and dashed him to one side, yeah? Literally. When I say dashed him, I mean dashed him. The poor youth didn't know what hit him. He was like, looking around. And then he landed in Messi's dad's arms. He then flung him that way. I said, nah. Look at this poor look at you. All he wanted was maybe a little acknowledgement or something. Yeah, no, it was deep. If I can find a clip and we'll put it in if I can find it.
I feel like a lot of celebrities, their bodyguard security.
Too much, don't you think?
Oh, not too much. And some are not doing enough too. But that's a different story. You're not doing too much. It's a child.
Yeah. And it's not like he's got on like the whole shorts and t-shirt. Like it's not like he's wearing big cloak and you don't know what he's got under there. And it's just literally as a child. You can see it's a little youth. And the way he got dashed, like it was my production's laughing here.
Like
but
it
was no. Because you know what I'm saying? It's dark. Yeah, it's dark. So production said that it's not a new thing for that security. I feel like, you know what, I might have to on my media. If you don't follow me at DJ Styler, I might have to go get a little compilation and put together the different clips of that.
Of how many times he's done it.
That prolific offender, because that was dark. Poor thing. Dark. So yeah. That's that. Bit of light-hearted banter. So big up. And in all that, we do want to say well done to the Cavaliers. You know what I mean? Well done for putting up, a strong match and hosting Messi and so forth and that. And it would have been good to see Messi enjoying the island, drinking some like a coconut water. Yeah. So that would have been nice to see some like visuals of that.
100%.
So yeah, so that's that. So let's get on to let's finish the musical topic. So Cartel performed in Tortola. Looked like it was a sold out show. Not
Where
still,
is Tortola?
it's
Tortola.
it's in the Caribbean, you know, Tortola and British Virgin Islands.
Okay.
It's another place that you need a visa. Jamaicans need a visa for to go to. It's
Yeah.
rude. It's rude, bro. I cannot. So yeah. So you're laughing.
For passport week.
No, it's just wrong. It's wrong. But yeah, Tortola is an island in the British Virgin Islands.
Okay.
All right. So it's actually one of the largest. So there's British Virgin Islands. There's a series of islands. It's in the Caribbean, and Tortola is actually the largest one. Yeah,
Okay.
Tortola. Yeah, it's meant to be quite a nice place to visit.
For it's me era Tortola still.
Yeah, it's meant to be quite a nice place to visit. I think it's under American rule as well. So yeah. So let's get on to. So did you watch that show? Any clippings of it?
I saw the clippings. I will say, again, I'm so proud of Cartel. Big up yourself. He needs more work when it comes to his stage performances. Yeah. I can see weaknesses that need strengthening up. But overall, good performance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Almost the Cartel that we know.
Yeah.
Almost.
Do you think we're ever, because remember, he's sick. We are forgetting that this is a man that's actually walking around with Graves' disease.
Yeah.
Genuinely. Do you think we're ever going to get back that Cartels? I personally can't see it. I can't see it, me personally.
I'm hopeful. If he eats the right things for his blood, and like change up his diet, I feel like we can get at least 90%. Right now we're like 70.
Do you know why I say I don't think we can? And it's nothing to do with him as a person or even the illness as such. It's more to do with the fact that he was incarcerated for 13 years. Yeah, he's got the illness, obviously, and it's a serious illness. It's affecting his mobility and so forth. Yeah. Obviously, his voice has changed a lot. Yeah, and that's one of the main reasons why I can't see us getting back that Cartel because it's a different Cartel now.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that Cartel, but he's 60% good for performance. Right now, it's just not that.
Yeah. Me. I think releasing music and so forth, that's going to be his stronger points, obviously. Yeah. Rather than, but I still feel like because he's been incarcerated for so long, we're willing as fans of the culture and the music to look past that because we're just so happy to see the man on the stage doing his thing. Like I'm just so happy to see him out there doing his thing, living his life and gaining back them coins that he should have been recuperating, you know what I mean? And I want to see that for the whole of the Gaza camp. That goes for Sean Storm, everybody, all of them, you know what I mean? I just want to see them out there on stages, making back their money, making up for lost time. You know what I mean? So yeah, we love to see it. It's got an America show coming up. People were saying that it's too expensive. Now it's sold out. They're adding a second date. So it just goes to show, like, if
People
you're complaining about the thing because you can't afford it, then keep that to yourself because that's you in your small pocket. There's other people that will afford it and they will buy the tickets. You get me? So big up. And that's another thing. Know your worth, guys. Like, don't let somebody put you in a box and tell you this is too much or this is too this. The man put his price at a certain price. If you can't afford it, you don't go. And if you can, you go. It's just as simple as that. You know what I mean? So that's that. Big up Cartel for that. Gonna get onto a bit more darker stuff. RIP once again to Slickiano, social media influencer. The person that was the main suspect accused of unaliving her was Rashane Patterson. I can't believe that I heard that he was unalived in a police shootout because I thought he was in jail.
I was just about to ask that. So where did the shootout happen?
So the facts have now come in. Some more facts have come in. So it's turned out that he was on bail for some reason. Why was he on bail? Doesn't make sense. What the hell was he doing on bail? But it turns out he was on bail. And it happened in his home, in his father's home. Apparently there was a shootout, but then the father has come out and said there wasn't a shootout. They basically came in the house and he was in his bed and they unalived him. I don't have too much to say on that, if I'm quite honest with you.
Yeah, what I want to next topic because I can't say what I want to say.
Moving on swiftly.
Yeah,
moving on swiftly.
Rest in peace to Cleon.
Slickiana, yeah?
Slickiana, rest in peace. Yeah.
Slickiana. I was just making sure it was the right person. Yeah. God, the other one can RIH. Rest in whatever you think H stands for. Let's move on to Jacure. No, it's not really a lighter topic, but it's a bit lighter because Jacure's alive.
Jacko. I was about to call him something else.
No, do you know what we can call him?
He stressed me out,
One
you
second
know.
before you get there, what we can call him by his real name, because he's incarcerated. So Jacko, aka, are you guys ready for this? Yeah. Cicatrol Alcock.
You know what? I'm in the studio. I can't even shout how I want to shout. Cicatrol?
Cicatrol Alcock.
Cicatrol.
Yeah.
What a blood clean name here, man. I give you.
Cicatrol Alcock. It's the Alcock for me.
Cicatrol.
Yeah. It's a cicatrol for me. And I was serving, it's nearly as bad as I had a client on the weekend. I was just doing his invoice, and his surname is Zepinos. Just saying. I won't say his first name because he's known in the scene, but that's his surname. Z-E Pinos. So yeah. So big up Mr. Pinos and Mr. Alcock. Big up them. Anyway. On the topic of cicatrol, which is Jacko, makes sense though, innit? Cure. You know what? Jacko, the best thing you do, take off the cigar and put the jar. For real, yeah. For real. The best thing him just did.
He's the most problematic Jamaican artist, bruv. Everywhere you go, there's trouble just walk with you. Because how you end up in the next man country charged for attempted murder or manslaughter? What was it he's charged for?
So initially, it was attempted murder, but then the judge agreed. The judge agreed that he didn't premeditate it. And so it's now attempted manslaughter.
How did the judge know that he didn't premeditate it?
Obviously, all the facts, I don't know, but all the facts of the case would have been presented and then the judge would have came to that conclusion. And now they're arguing further. The reason, it's a good time to bring up actually because he was convicted 3 years ago in March. So he's like halfway through his sentence and he's going for his appeal on June the 18th in Netherlands.
Honestly,
You say Coco. You don't know if it's about
I don't know what the law is like in the Netherlands, but honestly, he just needs to stay there because clearly you haven't learnt your lesson.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You're going to come out and do some strippiness again in the next country and end up in jail. Like, what are we really doing? You're a big man. You've got children. Do you understand? Like, there's young boys and females that look up to you as an artist.
Yeah, really.
Do you understand? You're a brand at the end of the
really
day.
Good artist as well.
Right.
By the way.
Very talented.
We're not talking about an average guy here.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
really talented artist. And
get some sense in it.
I'm even surprised that he was even in Netherlands without, like, where's your management? Where's your agents? Where's the people that negotiate these things on your behalf? You should not be in any argument with a promoter.
Right.
I'm going to say this. Artists, please, yeah? Unless you're like grassroots or independent or working for yourself or whatever, yeah? Once you're that established, you need to have representation, whether it be a booking agent, whether it be a manager, you need to have someone representing you so you don't have to get into even altercation. You shouldn't even be talking to these promoters. You know what I mean? Let alone running them down with
and even if you are talking to them, because you don't have a team, you're still a brand. Know how to conduct yourself. You can't want to chop man in their head top.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. What we really doing?
Brawling. Yeah,
come on. What we really doing? Like, you make Jamaicans look bad.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, come on.
Do you know what keeps going through my mind? Yeah. The song when he sings the Prison Rules song.
And that's where he needs to stay.
Oh my God. I was going to say, and now he's back. Busy Signal learned his lesson though, innit? When he said, we're not going to jail again.
Take a leaf out a busy book.
Yeah.
Sure, man. No, I'm tired of Jacko now. I'm actually tired of him.
Do you think when he does come out, because he is going to come out, he got 6 years, by the way. So if his appeal is turned down, he's got another 3 years. So he'll be out. We haven't really been... Have you heard any new music from him being released? I'm not sure.
I saw that he released... Was it him or somebody else? Yeah, I don't know.
Can you guys help us out with that? If you know of any... Because I did feel like he recorded something, but I'm not sure. I haven't seen it promoted.
Might have been Tory Lanez I was thinking of, actually.
Let us know if he's released any music. But... because you see how you had Cartel releasing music and he was, he's come out and he's hit the ground running. Do you think when Jacko comes out, is he going to be able? Is there going to be a career? I feel like
a lot of people are not going to want to, because now you've developed a reputation, innit?
Yeah.
Let's call a spade a spade. We don't know if you're a righted person or if you're a crazy person at this point. Yeah. So I personally wouldn't want to. No.
I mean, on the topic of releasing music, I just had a thought actually. I can't really compare him to Cartel because Cartel was in jail in Jamaica. and anything goes.
Right.
In the Netherlands, you know, it's
We don't
like
know what it's
Europe
like in
and
Netherlands,
in
yeah.
England, you certainly can't be recording music in England. Well, maybe you can, but it's not widely known. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't just be recording songs in jail just like
he
that.
needs to learn his lesson, and I feel like he needs just make the 6 years when I found them. Well, I know what was.
Well, he's going for his appeal. Can we say good luck to him and his appeal? Can we say that?
No. No, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say good luck to him because I'm gonna say that I'm hoping he's learned his lesson, and I'm gonna say that I'm hoping he. And
what happens when he comes out and go bust the next promoter's head top?
Well, I'm gonna say I'm hoping he doesn't do that. That's all I can say.
Yeah, like, put a lot of up in somebody that's not stable. I'm sorry.
So what if it's MH, and that's gonna bring me on to my next topic. What if it is? What if he's certified? What if he's certified? But what if it's mental illness?
No, that's not mental illness. That's just illness. That's got nothing to do with mental.
Man, just sick.
Yeah, he needs what do we call it? Anger management. And you need a therapist. Yeah, he needs a therapist.
If you're going to be drawing knives and things like that on.
That's crazy. I mean, you can do that in your own country, in your own backyard. You get me? But when you're in the whole, you're in the white man land.
There's people out there that owe me crazy money, Coco. I would never dream of drawing a knife to sacrifice my freedom. Nah, it's okay.
I'm not going to jail for nobody. I'm so sorry.
You keep that money. We're not going to deal again. Simple like that. So yeah, that's that. On that topic, on a more serious topic, mental illness is a very serious topic.
Yeah, and it's on the rise rapidly.
It's a topic that we definitely don't explore enough and talk about enough. It's a topic that I know a lot about due to people in my family with mental illnesses and friends as well. And growing up and seeing it, seeing it around me. And it's a topic that in Jamaica, because we talk about Jamaica, and it's a topic that in Jamaica, there's not enough education around mental illness, yeah? So what tends to happen is people will label someone as something without the knowledge of knowing what is mental illness. You understand? Too quick to say, oh, they're mad, or them this, or whatever. Or you might say that a picnic is bright and facey and out of order when really and truthfully that picnic may just have autism or ADHD or, you know what I mean? Like, but because they're not knowledgeable enough in that area, everyone just kind of gets painted with the same brush. Yeah, so on that topic, we're going to talk about Lisa Hyper.
Definitely a stigma when it comes on to mental illness in Jamaica. Number one, it's not promoted enough.
Yeah.
Big up to the radio personalities that have spoken about it, like Miss Kitty and a few others. Big up to them. And Richard Feelings. But we need more done. The government needs to step in and really understand that we're in a society now where the simplest of things can trigger off a person. Whether it's childhood traumas, parental trauma, whatever trauma it is, once that triggers off, bro, it's hard for you now to control yourself in a society where things are not what they seem. You get me? Like, I feel like they need to do more. I don't know if there's any outreach places in Jamaica. I know there's Bellevue, but Bellevue is just like, you go there, you get your meds and that's it. I don't know if there's like an actual place where you can go and get therapy. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like the government just needs to do better.
Yeah.
Honestly, because with the way Jamaica is and the cost of living and all sorts, anything can trigger anything off at any time. Yeah. Nobody's safe. Do you know what I mean? They need to do more. That's just my stance on that.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm sure in the whole island there are some kind of centres and charity work out there trying to do what you just mentioned. But again, as you said, it's not enough.
It's not enough.
Not widely known enough. And I feel like you mentioned Bellevue, and I'm happy you mentioned it, because with Bellevue, in my opinion, I feel like that's just been turned into a joke because no. God, not blaming the artists here, but you know, back in the day where you had like Mad, Sick, Edna Good, and you're going to Bellevue, and I feel like the artists has gimmicked it out. Like, so now it's just like when someone does something, it's like, oh, you need to go Bellevue. Like, it's just taken as a joke. You get me? As opposed to it being for real, like an actual place where people can actually go and get help. Like, do you get what I'm trying to say? So yeah, need more institutions. It shouldn't just be Bellevue that we think of when you think about mental illness in Jamaica, and currently that's what it is. You get me? So for sure, definitely need more places. Need more awareness. It needs to be taught, I think, through schools and things like that, so people can recognize what is mental illness, what is autism, what is ADHD, what are all these different things. Do you know what I mean? That people just get labeled as being called mad. They're mad. You get me? Also, a lot of people go through depression, where there's different types of mental illness. You got bipolar, you've got schizophrenia, you've got manic depression. There's so much types. You got psychosis, but all these types of mental illnesses shouldn't be dealt with in the same umbrella format, because some illnesses you may have like an early psychosis and you just need early intervention. With that, you don't need medication and so forth. You just need maybe therapy or counseling, or you need sleep. Sometimes people, you underestimate is sleep. If people brains are not resting, then it's just going brrr, that makes you mentally ill. But if you sleep and rest the brain, you can recover so quickly by just sleeping. You get what I'm trying to say to you? So it's like, I feel like if there were like, you know, this, you can get therapy, you can get counseling, but instead of just, well, I'm going to take your meds, I'm going to take your meds, because the meds in actual fact come with so much side effects. It slows you down, it makes you slurred, it puts on weight, like there's lots of things it does. So you don't always have to be chucking meds at people, you get me? So in regards to that, I've never mentioned Lisa Hyper on any of the shows. I've never really spoke about her on the social media. I haven't posted her because I see a lot of people doing it for clout. Every time she has an episode, they're posting her, they're laughing. We don't do that. This podcast is not about clout and views, but we talk about real things, real issues, real people. And I just want to wish Lisa Hyper the best. I haven't, since she got arrested at the airport, I haven't really heard or seen anything, and that's good. I'm going to take that as a good thing. Because I'm going to take it as
she's getting help.
And she's off the media. You get me? And I just want people to be a bit more mindful of what you comment, because these people are real people. You get me? And these celebrities and these people, they sometimes can't deal with the amount of attention and fame. And then when they go on social media and see 1 million people cussing them and laughing after them, they're just going to want to take their life. One selector, I think Fire Blacks or something in Canada, just took his life. You know what I'm saying? He was accused of having AIDS and all kind of things. Like, when you talk about these people online, you don't know. They could just take one comment,
one
and say,
thing
you know
away.
What? That's it. There's no point.
One comment away from unaliving themselves. We need to be more mindful.
That's it.
The world doesn't have enough love in it.
Yeah,
and that's the problem.
100%. So yeah, Lisa Hyper, anywhere you're there right now,
speedy recovery,
big you up. And because you can see she's gone through a lot of trauma. You get me? Her mental illness is definitely trauma induced. So there's more,
and it's been a long time too. It's not something that's just happened over the last 10-20 years. We're talking about childhood. Do you understand? Could be from like 2-3 years old. We don't know what she's dealing with. So instead of writing horrible stuff and making it into a joke and that, just wish her well and pray for her. If you can't pray or wish her well, just keep your mouth shut, because no one really needs to hear your negativity and your dirty comments, you know?
You know, I was on a live and I had to come off of it. I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, I
didn't enjoy it. Like, she was on the live and she was acting out, and I said, this is sad. It don't make no sense you typing positivity on that live, because she's not,
it's just
seeing
full of,
it.
it's full of toxicity.
So I just said, you know what, I have to click off of this. And it's before we move on, people are so quick to say, where's the family, where's the this, where's the that. Another important thing I want to say is, when it comes onto mental illness and adults, there's only so much you can do. Like, I'll talk about England because I know about my own circumstances with my own family. I have this uncle, right, and he suffered with mental illness growing up. My grandmother never left his side ever, right? And he would be on the road acting up, doing things, and you can't say where's his family. We're here, we're right here. You can't tie these people up. You can't
cage them down.
You can't. You get me? You can't. And then the thing with the type of illness that he had is they are quick to blame their loved ones. So his mum, which is my grandmother, she's the demon. She's the bad one. These times she's the one cooking, cleaning, going to visit him, making sure he's okay. But she in his mind, she's the bad. She put me in here. No, she's trying to help you. So she's getting you the help you need, but you're seeing it as she's evil because she's got you locked up in hospital. You get me? Well, we can't leave you on the street. And then with England laws now, you can't even get these people in hospital until, wait for it, they've harmed someone or harmed themselves. So when you know that they're a danger and you can see what they're going to do, and you know, you can't even call and say, guys, they'll be like, well, has he harmed anyone? No. Has he done anything to himself? No. Sorry, we can't do anything. You get me? They have all these crisis teams and that. But if the crisis team comes out and they refuse to go to hospital, there's nothing the crisis team can do until they harm someone or harm themselves. And for me, I just feel like the laws around it need to change. Do you get what I'm trying to say to you? Like, it needs to change. Because we're very like, do you know when you wait for something to happen and then you act? That's what I find. And that's happening in England. So can you imagine in Jamaica? Imagine. So mental illness is I could talk about it for days. Yeah, and I think soon enough, me and Coco are actually going to invite someone onto the show, and we're going to have just a mental illness topic. I think that would be quite an interesting show, and we're going to talk about that because that needs an in-depth conversation.
It does.
You get what I'm trying to say? Like, there's so many different elements to it. But yeah, wish Lisa Hyper all the best. All right, we're gonna get on to recently some deaths. So we say R.I.P. to Coco T, legend, reggae legend. Yeah. Coco T recently passed away. So there was rumors a few years ago saying that he had passed away when he was ill. When he didn't, that was a false alarm. But this time, it is confirmed that he has actually passed away. So R.I.P. Coco T. Also Notorious B.I.G.'s mum, Voletta Wallace, born February the 3rd, 1953, passed away this year, February 21st. So she waited for her 72nd birthday, and then she passed away. So R.I.P. to the Wallace family. And then lastly, I want to speak about Angie Stone. What are you saying, Coco?
Have you noticed that anytime one of our community comes out and speak about the injustice, what they've gone through, right, and currently receiving, they always end up two things, missing or dead.
Yeah.
And with Angie Stone, it's to me, it's no different.
Yeah.
She spoke about some stuff, and then months later,
I'm going to be quite specific and intentional. So what Coco's saying, in case you guys haven't seen it, is Angie Stone came out and spoke out and said, I think for the past 20 years, she's been getting robbed. And she named who it was that was robbing her. I believe it was Universal Records. She came out and named the company, the record company that had been robbing her. She wasn't getting paid her royalties and so forth. And it's like so much money, an unbelievable amount of money that they owed her. And she said she was not going to stop fighting until she got that money back. She also mentioned that she doesn't know what they're prepared to do to her to stop her from getting that money. She kind of alluded to them doing something to her. And as Coco said, a couple months later, she's unalived in a car accident. So,
and it's always something to do with royalties.
Yeah.
Especially with the American artists. It's always like, as an artist, again, you're a brand in it. Know how to control your brand. You can't say that just because you love music you're gonna do music and not know the business side of it. Do you understand? You have to know where's your royalties going, who it belongs to, who you with. You need to know, make sure all the T's are crossed and all the I's are dotted when it comes to Hollywood, especially Hollywood, right? And I'm tired of seeing it. Prince, same thing. Whoever else, same thing. There's been so many artists over the amount of years that they've spoken out about it, and within less than 3 them gone. So if people can't see that there's something suspicious up now, then I don't understand.
No, you're right still. I just saw as well the other day, there was a UK artist, I'll soon tell you her name again, and she's come out and said that her producer owes her $2 million and she's suing him for $2 million. So,
Sims?
That's it, Little Sims, that's
Little
the one.
Sims.
Yeah, she came out. You saw it, innit? Yeah. Now, how did it ever get to that stage? What do you mean you owe $2 million? Like, what do you
mad?
If it gets to £200,
the way me love money,
it gets to like £20 for me, and I'm like, I'm cutting you off.
You understand?
I can't get my 20 quid back. I don't want to hear from you.
Listen.
Right, so yeah, she's suing. Not quite sure the amount that is owed, but she's suing him for $2 million. Let's just get that straight. So yeah, that's insane to me. And it's mad because the guy she's suing is, I believe, Cleo Soul's partner. And
who's that?
Cleo Soul, bad artist, UK artist. She's cold still. You've heard, she's got a couple big viral songs out at the minute. You've heard.
I've probably heard it, but
yeah, exactly. Yeah, she's from West London. I know her still.
Okay.
Cleo Soul, very talented singer. Always been talented from school days. Doing her thing. But yeah, so I don't know, man. The music business. Again, very interesting topic. Learning the business of music. What I will say though is, just to quickly let you know how something like this could have happened with Angie Stone. So when you're an artist and you sell music, the music is distributed through distribution companies. Yeah, so it could be DistroKid, it could be like there's different. You got Johnny Wonder, Happiness. There's different distributors out there, and what the distributors do is they distribute your music on your behalf. Yeah, so they're the ones that have your music and distribute it out across the platforms. So they collect your money. Yeah, they collect your money. Then for me, I've got a couple of tracks out. Every 3 months, I get a payment from Johnny Wonder, Happy Loss, and it shows me what's been sold every 3 months, and I get that payment. But sometimes you go months without that payment. Sometimes you go years without that payment. Now, where I'm not a massive producer, I notice. Yeah. When I get my payment, I notice. I'm like, raw. Well, you get me, and you can follow it up and you can chase it. When you're a massive artist and you're not checking your accounts every month, and because you got so much money coming in, you can very easily see where you haven't noticed that. Oh, do you know what? This company hasn't paid me for this amount of time. Do you get me? It can happen because obviously you're that big, but then it comes down to the music of it, the business of it. Sorry. So you should have someone that's actively maybe dedicated to just distribution, and they're actively checking every month. Angie's supposed to be getting this, and you need to know that you trust that person to make sure that that money is filtering into your accounts. You get what I'm trying to say? But as you said, it all comes down to the business. If you don't have the right team around you and the right business in place, then you will and can get robbed in music.
Unfortunately, it's a sad truth.
Unfortunately. So, yeah, man. And that pretty much wraps up all the topics and catch up that I wanted to catch up on for this episode. I don't know. Oh, no. Let me end it on a more lighthearted topic.
What's that?
It's not. Do you know? It's not lighthearted. No, it's not lighthearted. It's very serious, and I'm very concerned. It's not lighthearted at all.
What's that?
No, I have to go read it because this one I can't believe it. This one I'm gonna read it because this is not my word. I have to go read that one, yeah, because there's nothing light-hearted about this.
Oh gosh.
Okay, and this reached Jamaica Pink Wall.
Oh god.
Right.
Scared.
Right. Are you ready? Okay, good. A vile fiend, that's one word for them, has pleaded guilty to graping a Shetland pony. Yeah, pony is in the animal pony, like the real pony. It's not a nickname for a woman. It's actual pony. Yeah.
And a man called me a pony to over.
After, yeah, we're not talking about genuine when I talk about pony and I talk about the real animal. Yeah.
I'm done.
Shetland pony. After, get this, breaking into a farm. He didn't break into the farm to steal a tractor. He didn't break into the farm to steal haystacks. Yeah. He broke into the farm, or he never break into the farm to tie up nobody goat or untie nobody goat and take them. He broke into the farm to grape a pony. Damien O'Geary trespassed on the land in Trowbridge, Wiltshire, so right here in England, in this crazy place, and sexually abused the female mare. Did you know that female ponies are called mares? I didn't know that. Okay. And sexually abused the female mare by engaging the pony into sexual intercourse until he came inside it.
You know what I say?
Should I continue?
Yeah. I'm a killer.
I don't even want to land, but I just feel like the people them should just hear because my mind is I told Coco I'm done with the internet for today. So after this, I'm done with this show for the whole day. I'm not gonna talk anymore. The 43-year-old appeared at Salisbury Crown Court today, where he admitted one count of sexual penetration with a living animal. I wonder if the pony's still alive. Anyway, sometimes they put them down because it's abuse, isn't it? It's animal porting. You're gonna need Bellevue. O'Geary also pleaded guilty to trespassing with intent to commit a sexual offence. The court was told O'Geary was seen trespassing on the farm on January the 24th last year. He then broke into a stable containing 2 Shetland ponies and raped a mare called Cassiopeia Woolley. The defendant then left the farm around 10 minutes later. He was given bail. Yeah.
You know what I say? I've been living in England now for a very long time, right? And as a Jamaican born, me hear, let me go into the Jamaican talk, take off the glasses. Me hear enough times to the man them go country, go rape off the animal them. So this don't surprise me.
Wow.
It does not surprise me.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah. You got some young man in Jamaica, sheep, goat, cow, donkey.
Coca, them I got beat you for this.
I just the truth.
Them I got beat you for this.
I just the truth.
Them I got beat you for this.
Them have to fly come to England first.
Them, between I don't know, between Mr. Alcock and the pony story, I don't know what's worse.
I'm not surprised though. I'm actually not surprised.
No, I am surprised because I just can't fathom. I cannot fathom, like the urge, that you
maybe he was on stuff.
You broke into the farm, like you literally broke. It's not like you saw a pony and whatever. You literally went there knowing that, you know what, this is the farm I'm going to choose today. I'm going to this farm. Yeah, like you done your research on the farm. You said, I'm going here. Yeah, and this is what I'm going to do. Like, what? How do you sit in your house and plan that? Like, I just don't get it.
You'd be surprised.
So, Coca, let me ask you a question. Yeah, you say you experienced it.
I never saw my experience it, you know. For the blood cleanness, Father God.
You say you experience
I never saw my experience it, style. I said I know of some young men that have gone to country and do with the animals them.
And that is your experience, right?
Not my experience.
But you can only speak of your experience, right?
I can't talk about my ear style. Yeah, what I heard.
So, all right, cool. So it's in your experience, you heard.
In my opinion.
Let's make it sure. In your experience,
in my opinion, yeah.
So it's an opinion now.
Yes, it's just an opinion.
All right, cool. That's what to clarify.
Not experience.
No
Why
problem.
for that part?
All right. So now I'm gonna ask you in your opinion. So when they say, because it specifically said he came inside it, could that pony deliver a half man, half pony baby?
Yeah, I forgot to ask the pony.
I can't ask the pony. We can't ask the pony.
Yeah.
I don't know. Queen when she talked to the cow. Morning, cow. Morning, pony. Yeah, breed. yeah, get contraction. Yeah, have your period as it.
I don't know. You know what? It's crazy though, because when I hear people on the TikTok talk about the Anunnakis and the Nephilims and that, I see it did happen for true. Because why would you want to go rape an animal? The poor animal, they even do you nothing. Yeah. Just there in the thing, eating hay or grass.
Yeah, grass, literally.
Man's just there chilling out with his woman or with her man, because it was a female pony, I'm assuming.
Yeah, and
that's disgusting.
You know when it comes onto horses and ponies and that, their genitalia is very ginormous.
So, you know what?
What the man I do with him? wait. How did he even get can I just sorry to be too graphic, yeah? I'm just trying to picture this. I'm not trying to picture it, but at the same time I'm trying to get my head around it. In what position, like how do you
work with that ladder?
Yeah, like how did it happen? Like
I don't know. I don't even want to imagine that. But what I will say is this country has gone to this is how you know that this country has gone to the dogs, because there was a time when if you abuse the animal, you're going to jail and you're staying in jail. Yeah. Remember, I don't know if you remember this, years ago, there was a lady that put the cat in the bin and she made the news and she had to go to jail. But he can go. Remember. Well, yeah, this was years ago, like a good 15, 20 years ago. This woman was walking
recently,
past.
Though, a guy coerced his partner to sexually abusing animals. Like he went jail, she went jail as well. He coerced her into doing it. It was on LBC just the other day, recently, like within the last month.
Yeah, this country's gone to the dogs, mate.
People in this country, some people in this country have gone to the dogs, and some
the people that belong to this country. Yeah, the one we're born here, not migrants.
They gone to the dogs, and some of them have gone to the farm to great ponies. But
I'm done.
There should have been one big farm dog in there for nyama off him
clots. Outsider, the poor pony.
Oh boy, I'm traumatized. Like I'm genuinely, my brain is.
Yeah, my imagination is traumatizing me.
Because I just can't fathom or understand how that could even be possible. Mm-mm. Can you imagine the sound effects as well? Like the poor pony.
But the pony didn't even feel nothing.
But that's what I was getting at when I said about the sizing of the ponies. Like, yeah.
Pony's still traumatized.
That's what I was getting at.
I wonder if it was a white man or a black man.
That's what I'm saying, because the name sounds... The
it sounds whitish.
Yeah, but then the surname sounds a bit Nigerian because it says Ogeri. Like, no, but it's not spelled the way how the Nigerians would spell it though, so I don't know.
I'm done.
I forgot to look up this. I mean,
disgusting.
It does sound about white. We don't know, innit? We just don't know. We just don't know.
Mother of Jesus.
But yeah, we don't know. But my brain's fried and I'm traumatized, and I think I'm gonna end the show just there, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah.
Because I just can't. I cannot. I cannot.
Poor Pony.
Yeah. People, thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching. All right. Please don't forget to subscribe to the Carib Culture YouTube page. We have hit the 1,000 mark. Yeah. Well done to the team. Big up Carib Culture. Yeah, man, just look out for us at an event near you. As we said, we gave you a rundown at the beginning of the show of some events. We are going to try and hook up with some of these promoters and bring some visuals and some content to you, man, of beside the scenes. You know what I mean? Coco, final words? What are you telling me?
I do have final words, but that's for another time and another day. People, big up on yourself. Thank you for tuning into the Out of Many podcast. It's been a pleasure.
As always.
Yeah. We like doing this, you know. We enjoy it.
Catch up and breeze through. Nice. We like
so
it.
Yeah. This episode was sponsored by Dream Experience. The entity, also Myriad Studio. And if you want to book us, just book us. Yeah.
That is it. Just reach out. The socials are everywhere. We're everywhere. Yeah. Before you sign out though, there's an event I want to really quickly plug. It's not a dancehall event or anything. Well, it is, but it's not international like that. But it will be soon, and it's called Fam Jam. All right.
Okay.
And I want to plug this event because this event is viral family, Charmaine and the Weds. You may have seen him on Instagram or TikTok, and it's got little boy Devonte. He's so cute, and his little sister Shay Shay. And literally like they and their dad, big up their dad, DJ Weds, who's now a DJ. All they do is in their front room they put on like dancehall and reggae, and they just vibes and dance to the tracks. It's actually dope. But the little boy Devonte, he's a vibe. Like he dances on beat. Like he's like a little man. He's proper, it's sick. And then daddy's just in the background, just vibes. And then Shay's there, and then they're doing their thing still. It's always dancehall, always reggae. And what they've done is they've come together and they've created a rave where you can go with your family, and families can go and party and listen to reggae and dancehall as a family. It's so lit. So they had the first one around Christmas time. It was so lit. I was a DJ there. They called me back again. I'm actually one of the resident DJs for them. And it's in Box Park this time. It's in Box Park, Wembley. Unfortunately, if you're watching this and you're just hearing about it, unfortunately, you can't come because it's sold out. It's sold out in like the first few days. Yeah, it's sold out in the first few days. But look out for the next ones. Follow their page, Fam Jam Events UK. And it's literally, you bring the kids, like whether it's toddlers, babies, adults, whatever. You get to party with your family. It's on Saturday, April the 5th. So if you have your ticket, I will see you there. There's mascots there. We have Dream Experience photo booth is going to be there. They have face painting, really good face painting by Nye. They have like